what I'm going to be doing this morning is social media beyond tweets, followers, updates, digs, comments, crackbacks, and likes. What I see as one of the biggest problems with social media today, and that's the obsession with metrics. And we don't focus on the things that are more important, which is, as marketers, telling stories. And at the end of the day, I think the most important thing is telling great stories, and as a result of telling great stories, then you get the fans and the likes and the tweets and the updates. Social media is really divided into 4 quadrants as far as I'm concerned. And the ones that get the most attention right now are strategy and tactics. And this is driven in part by the fact that many companies are trying to figure out what to do with social media in terms of what services do we use, who does it for us, and then tactically, how do you make social media happen? The most important step, and the first step you need to take, is listen to what's happening out there. And the last element is creative. And to me, from a marketing perspective, this is by far the most important element to a social media campaign. So it's my sort of thesis is that good stories are more important than ever. And that we really have to focus on telling great stories because we've got time-strapped consumers. And if you don't tell a great story, then they'll move on to the next thing. And the attention span of people online is about this big. So the thing about telling stories is really simple. And it comes down to 4 key elements. Is engage your audience, educate, entertain, and inform. And a good example of a company that is telling stories, and again, it's all about stories that you tell, and a story can be a video or a photo, is Dunkin' Donuts. So what they did a year ago, and I think they're bringing this contest back, is they got people who are Dunkin' Donut lovers, and who doesn't like donuts. Do you know that Canada, I don't know if you knew this about Canada, aside from the fact that we love hockey, is that per capita we eat the most donuts in the entire world. And we're very proud of that, let me tell you. So they created this contest about creating donuts, and then they had all these submissions come in, and then you got to vote on your favorite donut. They selected a winner, Rachel Davis, from, and she had Monkey See, Monkey Donut. So I know some of you are actually thinking of donuts right now, so I decided to bring some donuts to the audience. Anybody want to volunteer? Anybody really want a donut?
Sure, do my banana.
I brought a banana. I mean, those healthy, but conferences are really out of unhealthy food instead of indulging yourself. So, any other takers? I know you want. I'm a big believer in quality versus quantity, and I'm a believer that whatever you say it well. And when it comes to social media, whatever you do it well. So rather than try to be all things to all people, maybe it's just better to do one thing and do it really well. But that's just the way that the market's going right now. You can't ignore social media. You can't pretend it's going to go away. It's not.